Ready.
Jo, s tím, že ještě poslední takový jako moment, vlastně pak to video bude vypadat tak, že já tam nebudu slyšet, budete slyšet jenom vy a vždycky budou jakoby ty otázky formou
nějakého slajdu prostě textového, který se tam objeví. Takže ideálně potom, vždycky, když bude položená otázka, tak nechat 3-4 vteřiny pauzu, aby se to dalo rozestřihnout.
Potom, co já vlastně domluvím, tak, ale jako, když vás to neznervozilo, není potřeba.
Jasný.
Jako...
A hlavně se jako cokoliv se dá jako přetočit, jo, takže prostě, když se přeřeknete nebo tak,
no,
tak to
zase,
není
jsme to
problém.
mohli víc takový neformální rozhovor. Tak, so if I can switch to English. So, Máš, můžeme? If we can ask you at the very beginning about the nature of your research project. What was it about? If you could explain us in some easy definition and explanation about your work.
Okay. Our group is focusing on material research, and especially this project deals with the surface properties of nanostructures, zinc oxide nanostructures that are used for many applications today, because nanotechnology is a quite hot subject that is quite popular, and many researchers are focusing on nanotechnology. In our case, zinc oxide nanostructures may be used, for example, in solar energy, in environmental issues for energy conversion, and also for the cleaning of water, for example, in many applications where the photovoltaics is applied. Zinc oxide is an important material, so-called transparent conductive oxides, which has the unique feature of being both electrically conductive as well as the optically transparent. And the nanostructures, it adds new features which were not subject of the classical research, and mainly it's an enhanced surface. Nanostructures powder has a big surface, and we can make some engineering of this surface to change the properties of this material. So that's why this is the subject of the material engineering. The name of our project is optical, electrical and magnetical properties of zinc oxide nanostructures, and we solve this project with the group of the researchers from the Pingtung University from Taiwan. They are specialists on magneto-optical properties, whereas we are specialists on the technology of growth and optical characterization. So we were looking for the group of researchers that are complementary to our knowledge to improve the status of the project, to get better results. We have already published one paper dealing with magneto-optical properties of nanostructures, so we continue in this research. Mm-hmm. This project is actually following the previous projects, which I personally started already in 2012, 4 years ago, and myself, for me it's some kind of continuous of the work. Our group started already more than 20 years ago, where my predecessor, Dr. Karel Král, has established soon after change of regime in 1990, the contacts with the researchers in South Taiwan. During that period, they focused mostly on theoretical issues, whereas today we switch more into experimental and technology science.
So it is a long-term cooperation with
Yes.
Taiwan.
We have especially my colleague Karel Král, who is already partly retired. He knows these people for more than 20 years. And it was him who introduced me to these sciences. I have wrote my first project 4 years ago, and it was a project between Czech Academy of Sciences and National Council of Research in Taiwan. That has changed, I think, 2 years ago into it was National Science Council in Taiwan, that has changed into a new ministry in 2014, which is called Ministry of Science and Technology. It's a new ministry that was established by Taiwanese government, and this ministry is very active in promoting research cooperation between Taiwanese universities and research groups and groups all over the world. So we were lucky that we were part of these programs.
So they approached you from Taiwan, or how did you find a partner?
I found this partner because my colleague already knows them for more than 20 years. And when he retired, he offered me that I continue this cooperation. And so I applied for the bilateral project with university in Taichung. It's this one. It was in 2012, and the name of the project was energy and charge transfer in semiconductor nanostructures. It was 2 years project between Institute of Physics and universities in Kaohsiung and Taichung. And this project was for 2 years, and then it was followed in 2015 for the 2 years project between Czech Academy of Sciences and Ministry of Science and Technology in Taiwan. And the name of the second project is ferromagnetism in nanocrystalline diamond films. Mm-hmm. And based on these two projects they were focused on visiting each sites. So it was not yet projects where we had our own budget. We were only paid to visit once a year Taiwan, and researchers from Taiwan visited Prague. But based on this project, we got this year the big project by Czech Science Foundation, which started this year, and it's for 3 years. And here we have our own budget, so it's not only for traveling, but also to pay salaries and material costs and other expenses.
And if I come back to this